All right, good morning, boys. What is up? Today is Friday, May 22nd. I just had my biggest trading day of the year, making over $14,800 in a single trading day. This was over the span of 2 trading sessions, Asia and New York AM. I'm going to go over all of them and what trades I took, right? Because I did take a few trades. I believe I took two trades in Asia and I took two trades in AM, one trade in Asia. I'm gonna go over everything now. 350 across each TopStep account. That's because I was down $1,700 per account, and then I made 2,000 back on each account, which is fucking ridiculous. 1,000 per account on Tradeify Lightning Funded. That's across 5 accounts. I had been down 2.5K on the account, so now I'm only down 300 on the account. And let's see this guy. And this is the Alpha Futures Premium plans. I also want to show you guys what my Lucid looks like. I feel like you guys haven't heard from Lucid in a while. Lucid is literally my favorite prop firm, and it's so unfortunate I haven't been able to trade them. This is why. Oh, the image is too large. This is basically what my account shows across 3 funded accounts. Live active account balance negative 1,000, and I lost 1.7K in a trading day, 2 trading days. So my account's down $1,000, but I can't trade it. So there's a bug going on with Tradeivate. Lucid's trying to fix it, I guess. I don't know if my account's blown or not. I think it's blown. They're saying it's not blown. They're saying my account is still active. I'm saying it's blown. Because I don't want to be hopeful. I hate being hopeful. You should never be hopeful with prop firms. Never be hopeful. If you ever think like, oh, maybe they'll reimburse me, maybe, like, no, they won't, bro. No, they won't. Reality is this account is blown. I'm just going to get on the Lucid Max the second that is an option, right? So Lucid is by far my favorite prop firm, but unfortunately I just can't trade them right now. 350 across 4 Alpha Future Premium. These are all qualified. None of these are evals. And then 1.5K across 4 accounts with some prop firm called Funded Futures Family. I had a friend recommend them. I'm not affiliated with them at all, but the account seems cool, so I picked them up. Anyways, let's get into this trade recap, all right? So first off, Asia session trade. What was the Asia session trade? Asia, in my opinion, was the most obvious long of all time. I knew it. I fucking knew it. We had a 6 p.m. We had no open low on the 6 p.m. When you have no open low at 6 p.m., what's price going to do? It's literally just going to come and soup it. That's all it did. Look at that. Look at that manipulation. No open low at 6 p.m. I was in longs, and I was like, wait, there's no open low. I'm low-key scared. But we still ended up taking out this high. We literally came down to the tick. How much drawdown is this? 8 points of drawdown. And you could have caught the entire move back up. That's insane. If we grab our fib, it might line up as well with something. How insane is this? How fucking insane is this? 0.618 of the entire range to the tick with a 6 p.m. no open low. No, that's insane. Alright, fuck it. Didn't even realize that until right now. But that's not why I made this video. This is why. So, coming to market open. Hourly structure, extremely bullish. I'm not surprised we didn't take out all-time highs. And I'm going to go into that now. But here's what I thought. I thought, alright, we clearly respected all of these bullish PD rays. We're pushing higher. We have this hourly high right here. The 4-hour, we have an unfilled 4-hour up here. Right? This is a 4-hour rejection block, by the way. I don't know how to use them too well. I use it as a confluence. I don't really know how to use them too well. That's why I don't teach them. If you guys want to learn how to use rejection blocks, go to Powell's YouTube channel. Powell is such a great trader. I took inspiration from that. I don't only trade his model. I don't trade his model. I don't know what his model is, but I do trade. Sometimes I'll look at a rejection block. If I want shorts and I want longs, I'll use it to validate my ideas. But let's see this. On the 15-minute time frame at 6 p.m., in my opinion, there's nothing for us to retrace in. Right? We have our fib from here, low to high. We tap 0.705, we push higher. We inverse this gap, right? We have no imbalance here for us to fill. All price can do, in theory, is maybe tap into OT of this range, which is also a 15-minute order block right here. That would have been cool. We didn't do that. We just ripped. So what I do, I literally just longed off the open. I'm so lost. Here we go. I longed off the open to this high here after this close here. This is how I made 400 on a few accounts I'm trading micros right now on those accounts. I don't want to blow them. On a few accounts with Alpha Futures. I always forget the name. With Alpha Futures. And then here's the long I took with... Here's the fucking long I lost 1.7k with on Top Step. How ridiculous is this? Oh, also this time I made 1,000 on. I took the same trade on Tradeify that I took as Alpha Futures to make 1,000. So this was 2 minis risking 1,000 to make 1,000, and I think it was like 6 micros to make $400 here. Yeah, and here or 5 micros. I think it's got a better feel. I don't know. I don't think I do 6. I think I did 5 micros, and then here I really like the setup. Right, we're pushing higher. We got a 15-minute open low at 6 p.m. Right, the 15-minute opens low into what? Into a 15-minute bullish gap. I think we tapped it at least. I was convinced we tapped it. I guess we edged it. All right. I thought we tapped the 15-minute bullish gap. We also tapped the 5-minute. So either way, I was ready to long. We got a nice 5-minute flip there. On the 1-minute as well. Very unfortunate. I kind of did have my stop like here. It just wicked me out. My stop was basically like at this body low instead of this wick low, and that would have saved me. I was in this shit with 3 minis, so I guess my fill was more up here. I lost like 1.5k on this. Literally got stopped out to the fucking tick. Ridiculous. Am I upset about it? Not really, because I did just end up taking a short AM session, which I'm gonna go over right now. Right, AM session short was, what the fuck did I just do? Get out, get out. Okay, so coming to AM session, I am bearish. Why am I bearish? Just because Fridays in general tend to stay in the range, right? Does that mean Fridays are bearish? No, that means Fridays can be bullish if we are in a bearish week. But on a typical week, like a good amount of the time, Friday would just consolidate between Wednesdays and Thursdays price action, or within Thursday's range, which is exactly what we were doing before. Now we're actually bullish. But either way, we also have a daily rejection block, 4-hour wick, hourly wick. This is a very clean wick here for price to reject off, and I'm bearish, right? So I see what we sweep pre-market highs, we respect this thing to the wick. You're supposed to like go off 0.5 of the wick. Like I said, I don't teach this shit. I don't know how to fucking do it. All I saw is I was bearish on the day. I wanted price to push lower into the day's range, right? We usually range on Fridays. We have an unfilled hourly gap right here. So what do I notice? All right, we're rejecting this rejection block. We sweep pre-market highs. We have an unfilled hourly below us, which is also the 930 wick. This is a beautiful short setup. I missed my fucking setup. I completely missed the setup. Price dumps without me. We end up retracing into a 5-minute gap right here. Right at the same time, ES was also extremely bearish, displacing off that 5-minute gap. We have this unfilled 5-minute at ES as well that we made at 8 a.m. Right, same thing on NQ. I see this internal low right here with this 5-minute gap. We get a very nice sweep of this high and a very nice candle closure below it. That is when I enter in short at nope at 10:20. No, it was actually earlier. I entered off the 30-second change in state and delivery right here. I got a very bad fill, like, to be honest. And this was a trade idea, but I did close at a bullish SMT with this internal low. If you take a look at this low right here, ES took it at 10:21, so I did end up closing at this candle here, basically. I don't care if it's a negative risk reward. If there's an SMT in my draw and we're in a bullish zone, I'm taking profits. I close at that SMT. Full TP did get hit. I would have made a lot more money, like a lot more money. I'm an idiot. I made $500 on this trade. I lost $1,700 in the first trade in Asia, and I took a second trade in Asia that I just remembered because I only made 500 on this trade. So that math did not add up. Wow, I'm an idiot. All right. Here's the trade that I took to the unfilled 4-hour gap. We have an unfilled 4-hour here. Last trade before I get off the charts. I'm an idiot. My brain is fried. It's already Friday. All right, so we have this unfilled 4-hour gap here. Price pulls back into OTE of this range, right? Right here. We get a very nice reaction here. I enter off this with my stops here, TP up here. So this is the last trade I took, right? Very simple. OTE, displacement. We also got an inversion. I don't trade inversions in Asia just because I don't think they work well in Asia. But this was a very, very, very clean AMD setup. We just chopped around for a bit right here, manipulated, wigged, dojed out of 0.705 of the range, and then flipped to the upside. And I made $1,500 on this trade. So I was down $150 per account coming into AM session, and I just made $500 per account. So now I'm up $350. That makes sense. There we go. And now we're ripping off what? We have an hourly gap. We had OTE. We had this unfilled 15-minute down here that we tapped into. Pretty clean day. If you guys have any questions about any of this, feel free to ask me. I will be here to answer. Free Discord is linked in bio. I'm also hosting a giveaway with Lucid Trading. I'm giving away 10 accounts this next 2 weeks. Today's the last day to enter. I hope you guys all have a blessed day. You can enter the giveaway actually next week as well. But I'll see you guys then. I'll explain anything and everything in the next video. And I was told to do a Tradeify prop firm guide. So I will be doing that tomorrow. I hope you guys all have a blessed day, and I'll see you boys soon. Peace out.